What a beautiful morning. Come with me. I have some things I need to gather. Some things I need to collect from the world. I have a plan today. Something I want to build. But before we get to that, come with me. Come gather the rest of the things we need. We need some dark oak wood, and some more mangrove wood. So let's go and find those. I've sailed across that little lake a few times to these shores because there's a beehive here. A bee nest with bees in this little oak forest. When I've needed wax for candles, this is where I come. I could take the beehive home, bring it closer to our camp, but I like the little journey I need to take to visit the bees out here, out in the wild. Anyway, let's go and find these woods. Let's go and find the dark oak forest. Quite enjoyed taking you guys for a walk with me last episode. So, I think for the beginning of this one, just a little bit more of that. Just while we gather our things. We're still very much at the beginning of this game. I don't have much yet. I don't really have much of anything. But we'll get there. You know, it takes time. I have a feeling I might have been here. I think I may have already explored these and taken anything worthwhile from the chests. Yeah, it's just, rubbish. But there we go, mangrove wood, that's something we need. I've already gathered some in the past, but as we're heading out to find a dark oak forest, we might as well get some more. Now, I have a mod installed called Tree Harvester, which, doesn't work with the mangrove roots. That's frustrating. Normally it allows you to chop down the whole tree, but I guess these guys are just so awkward and annoying. Well, I don't know why I'm struggling so much. But yeah, anyway, speaking of mods, this should work on the main tree, I think. Yeah, there we go. And the leaves just disappear. But not the roots, so I'll have to do this manually. That's fine. But yeah, speaking of mods, a few of you have asked me in the comments what data packs and mods I've been using to generate this beautiful landscape. And I put together a mod pack for you guys to use if you'd like. It's linked in the description. It took me a good few days to put it together. And of course I spent far too long making the mod page look beautiful and aesthetic and perfect. It really doesn't matter, but yeah, I enjoyed it. So if anyone wants to play on this exact mod pack with the world that looks like this and all of the mods that I use and the way I play this game, now you can. It's linked in the description. And when I update things or add new mods or remove mods in this world, I'll keep it up to date for you guys. And yeah, you can play the way I play. But anyway. I've really been enjoying just walking around, walking through the forests, walking the land. I think the ambient sounds mod just adds so much. Just the sounds of birds chirping and crows cawing. I don't think I have any bamboo. I think we should take this. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going for with this mod pack. That's the vibe that I'm trying to encourage. You know, this game's so beautiful anyway, but to just increase the immersion, to make it feel more real and just more rich. I love the sounds of the birds, but maybe I should have a look to see if there are any mods that add ambient small birds, you know, like flocks of birds flying through the sky or little birds in the trees. I think that might add a lot just to the ambience. 'Cause I don't want to add too much that... Oh, pigs. Hey guys. Yeah, I don't want to add too much that detracts from the vanilla feel. I want it to feel like the most rich Minecraft experience. Kind of what I wish Minecraft was if I was in charge of the game development, right? Keep the simplicity, but make it even more immersive and more beautiful. Oh, I kind of love it when it rains. I hope that it doesn't... I know everyone in their videos say that they hate the rain because it messes with the YouTube quality, but hopefully with the shaders and the fact that I upload these things in 4K, maybe it's fine, maybe it still looks beautiful. Wow. Look at this landscape. So I kind of dream of knowing this whole world, you know, mapping it out and naming things like this. This landscape just deserves that. This mountain, it's like should be an entity in its own right, you know, like. And then when, God, look at the reflections in the puddles. I love these shaders. Anyway, yeah, like, you know, as if it was the real world, you know, you'd walk east past the green mountains and you'll find what you're looking for. This kind of lore, this kind of situational lore, like I'm really into maps right now, and I just want to map this whole world and draw it and share that hand-drawn map with you. That's an idea I've had for a while, but I think this landscape deserves it. Anyway. The way he walks. This reminded me when I was younger, I kind of lived in the middle of nowhere and there wasn't much to do. I used to find frogs. I used to find frogs and bring them home. Ah, that looks like a dark oak forest. God, look at that. That's so beautiful. The forest on the side of the hill. Just climbing up the mountainside. Yeah, I used to bring frogs home. Poor things. Kids are weird. I guess when you grow up in the middle of nowhere with not much to do, you kind of just end up playing with the wildlife, which is actually kind of sweet, really, when you compare it to this modern age of tablets and technology and whatever kids grow up with nowadays. I guess it's kind of sad in a way. And I feel kind of blessed, actually, that I grew up in the wild, like an animal. Well, this is what we were looking for. The dark oak forest. kind of love that it's just climbing up the side of this mountain. I think this is epic. Yeah, we just need some wood and some saplings so we can grow these trees. Well, probably not these trees. Ooh, that vibe shift as we enter the forest. I like this. Feels close in here. I guess it's darker, so the mobs are spawning. Yeah, I kind of love that. I think it's the... Oh yeah, we might actually die out here. I hope not. Yeah, I think it's the William Withers mod that makes the trees enormous like this. Yes, see what I was saying about the ambient birds, the ambient bird sound. Yeah, even that sounds like quite a creepy bird, in a way, and it really... poison spiders. Oh, well, this isn't good. We might die. Hopefully we're fine. Wow. I don't know if this makes for good content, but I just love walking around and taking in the landscape. Being in this forest, seeing the swamp down there by the shore. I hope you appreciating it with me. Yeah, you guys just fight each other. This is fine. I'll just wait to see who wins. Well done. Yeah, I should probably stop walking into this forest. The further we walk in, the further we need to walk back out to leave. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the eerie vibe that they've achieved with the sounds and the ambience of some of the mods. It definitely feels like I'm in a close, threatening forest. Not a happy forest. Right, let's have a look. Let's see where we are. Wow. This is huge. It's like a monster in itself. This forest that climbs up the hill. I think when I come to think of names for these entities, this forest, this needs to be something that denotes a climbing monster, you know? Like something in its name should embody that concept. But anyway, let me just grab some wood. We need to get out of here. I climbed out. I thought I could take a look out over the forest from these mountain tops and go for a trek up the peaks in the snow. It's interesting that some people never experience snow, and then some people experience too much. I guess it depends where you live. Whoa, what is this? I'm trapped. How do I get out? Just dig. I'm freezing. I am freezing to death. I'm gonna die in the snow. I just wanted to go for a nice walk. Get me out, get me out. Okay. Should be fine, right? Okay, this is actually quite dangerous. I guess climbing mountains is not... Yeah, that's different. It's a different texture. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure I really want to go for a walk up the mountain anymore. Okay, I just want to reach the top. Just need to see the view up here with the wind roaring through my ears. I mean, it is beautiful. It is stunning up here on top of this peak. I think that will do. I think let's go home. We got what we came for. Oh, I need to be careful of that. That stuff is dangerous. But we got our dark oak wood. We went for a walk, climbed a mountain. I think that's enough for today. Let's go home. I think something I've realized I'm doing is trying to make memories. Like the frogs, in the forest. You'll remember that now. You remember the time we went to the forest. I'll remember the time we went to the dark forest. The dark forest that climbs up the mountain. Like an ancient lumbering beast. An entity of the old world. I guess it's a mix between creating memories within the videos for us and trying to encourage some kind of a mythology, or at least at the moment, whilst we're still finding our feet, just the whisperings of mythology, like this incredible mountain. I like the concept of mountains being viewed as gods in some cultures. I think that's the kind of deep, rich mythology I want to try and imagine as we explore this world. And now that I think about it, it makes sense that we're at the beginning, so we're starting with the oldest, the elemental mythology, the mountains, the forests, the ancient entities, far older than any history, any civilization that may have existed within this made-up chronology of this world. Yeah, I kind of like it. I've started reading the Silmarillion, which it's like the precursor, I suppose, or the stories of the old times of Middle-earth, before the Third Age, and the story of Frodo and the Ring. It begins at the beginning with the gods, the ancient entities that created the elves, and yeah, there's a whole rich mythology, and some of it is patchy, and some of it doesn't quite make sense, but it's all a precursor, a prehistory to any form of civilization that came after. I'm not entirely sure what I'm talking about, guys, but it sounds interesting, I think. Anyway, it feels good to be back on the shores of our home. Let me just drop off all this wood, because I chopped down quite a bit whilst I was there. Let me take this up to the camp, get myself organized, and I'll meet you back down here at the shore to show you what I've been planning, to share with you my idea. had in mind. I've really been enjoying fishing in Minecraft again, and I wanted to build myself an old wooden pier to fish from. And I think this turned out pretty good. The details and the bits, the intricacies, I think they really make this feel real. I think these, using the single create shaft with the metal bracket, it looks like a boat cleat, you know, where you tie up the rope when you come in to moor your boat. I think these are great. Some cages, maybe like lobster cages, a few barrels. Somebody's left their cargo on the dock. And this boat, this little canoe, this is not my design. I'm gonna link the description for where I found this. Link the video where I found this in the description. This is beautiful. I love the way this looks. I wish I'd come up with this design myself. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think of my fishing pier? I think because we've chosen our starting area is in this beautiful bay with this coast, I'm really enjoying the shore, the being down here on the shoreline, and I'm imagining a docklands area, you know, coastal buildings and warehouses and wharfs and boats everywhere. Like, that's what's exciting me about thinking of the future of this place. But anyway, for now it's just me. And here's my wooden fishing pier, where I can come to be calm. Watch the sunrise. Fish for treasure. And enjoy the peace. So, if you need me, this is where I'll be.